I'm a founder, head of Department of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, Tejpur University. Former Vice Chancellor, Buragohain University. May I now request Sir onto the stage to address the gathering. Please give a huge round of applause for Sir.
Very pleased and privileged to have with us this afternoon Professor Ujjwal K. Chowdhury, an old friend of Royal Global University. Already Florence Madam has related her relation, individual level, academic relation with Professor Chowdhury. And also I was also privileged to meet him in silico, as I said when I met him briefly before coming to this meeting, in an online conference. Again, during the COVID time, I suppose. During the COVID time, right. And then long after today, I am meeting him. I am so happy to meet him. And we had a very fruitful discussion a while ago. As you know, Professor Chowdhury is a very distinguished academic. He is the Vice President Vice President Global Marketing, Media Design and International Relations of Washington University of Science and Technology, WAST in Virginia. So it's a unique opportunity for us at Royal Global University to have a distinguished academic, a media expert, if I may use the word, to have with us, to listen to him, his experience on this very interesting topic called the brand communication. So I'm a biologist, so I will not hazard the risk of stepping into this very specific academic domain. But then a few general perceptions. I think brand matters, and brand matters a lot. And it is the brand that either makes it or breaks it, whatever it is. It may be a company, it may be industry, it may be a university. The brand matters. Brand, earlier, brand was, in our olden times, brand was generally referred to as reputation. Am I right? And gradually, as management science has come in a big way, the reputation has been transformed into a more effective, more communicative term called the brand. Right? And so brand matters a lot. But see, brand is probably determined by, again, excuse me for my observations, a very general observation or understanding, perception of brand. Brand could be a psychological perception, a mental perception about any product and service. It could be developed by, that perception generally perceived by, developed by your own experience of the product or the service. You have used at some point in your life some products and some goods and services of a certain company, a certain institution, and you find that this is good. So you are impressed by the functionality. You are also impressed by the experience of using it. And that develops in your mind, oh, this has to be good. So ultimately what remains in your mind is the brand image, the reputation, but it has to be built by the experience, the functionality, and the experience of it. I hope I'm correct. Right. I remember reading a story about the brand of a product. It's an ancient instrument, musical instrument, played by ancient Italians, right, from that part of the world. It is somewhat like violin. It is very ancient, right? And the market value of that, there's a company called, I think, Stradivarius or something. Stradivarius. Stradivarius has a brand name for that product, that violin, Stradivarius. Now, the price of that single violin instrument, and it is like violin, it sounds like violin, absolutely. You cannot distinguish. But a single piece of that Stradivarius, no? Stradivarius equipment costs you millions of dollars. millions of dollars, one piece, because this is the product of that company, right? But which is very similar to a violin, and violin costs you, the best quality violin in Europe will cost you $10,000. Am I right, sir? So look at the brand value created to that product. The functionality is the same, experience is the same, but the perception that, oh, it is from this company, right? That matters, but it has to be communicated earlier that this is an ancient equipment and all those things. That communication has to be built in properly, either through your advertisements, your business communications, through your media reports, and so on and so forth. But what remains in the mind and what matters is the perception of the brand. And the monetary value of brand is very important. That is why. See, where is millions of dollars of one equipment and the common with little difference, just 10,000, right? Look at it. I think Apple, its brand equity value is $200 million today. Brand equity value is 200. And you know what Apple is. So this reputation of the Apple brand has been built by communications in different forms, which you will listen from the expert called Professor Chaudhary today. I would have been delighted to be sitting here and listening to him and get myself educated more onto these very interesting areas, because we are all in today's world, we are all impacted, influenced, and in a way we are guided by the market force, right? So the market decides what to eat in the breakfast, what toothpaste is to be used in the morning, right? Then what is to be taken in the breakfast. Everything is determined by the market, and market means the brands of the different products. All right. So it is in a way we are a function of the market today. We are a product of the market today. So it is very interesting to know really what how do we perceive these communications about the product, right? Quality matters as much as image matters, right? So I hope my young students will understand. And as far as Royal is concerned, how do you build your brand image and brand reputation? To my mind, again, sir, please correct me, brand communication is not only in the form of these, audio, visual things and all that. It could be people like you. It could be people like you who will be communicating more than 1,000 words in a communication about to which institution you belong. No matter how much I write about Royal Global University, how good it is, but the moment a person receives someone and talks to you, and you say that I am from Royal Global University, and finds out what is your intellectual academic strength, right? That will determine the brand. So you are at that point in time, when you are in conversation with a stranger, you are conveying to him or her about what Royal Global University has made out of you. That is the biggest powerful, communication, unwritten. You embody that communication. You as an individual embody that communication. This is very important, right? As far as institutional branding is concerned. Then your product. People may not see you. People may not have met you, but people have read your article, research article, right? People had come in contact with your innovation, your product. That will communicate. That will communicate that, oh, this is from Royalite. This product has to be good. I think this is a part of communication. So, Professor Chaudhary, I thought he was in Adamas, but this morning I came to know he is in Washington University of Science and Technology. Yeah, am I right? Last time when we met, yes, you were in Adams, I remember. Yeah, as a Pro Vice Chancellor. See, I was expecting him in my room, in my office, and otherwise here also. I thought I would talk to him about his new university. And then, 10 minutes probably we exchanged ideas. And how powerfully he could communicate about his new university. You know, having read the piece of document that Florence ma'am had submitted to me, the amount of information that I obtained from the website, I never talked to anybody from any institution before preparing myself from the book, from the reference, and from the website internet. This is my old habit. So when I came to know that he is coming to me, I wanted to know more about the Washington University Science and Technology. So I gone through the website. I learned something about it. I read the paper about him and the institution. I learned something about him. But when I met him and interacted with him not more than 17 minutes, I took certain decisions. So this is the university I think we should collaborate. And we discussed a lot of possibilities, a lot of avenues where you people can go there. Their people can come here, right, at different levels of discourses. I think that is the power of an individual communicating, right, about his or her institution. This is very important. So he is a representative. He is not just Professor Ujjwal Chaudhary. He is, when talking to me, he was a spokesperson. He is a representation of the Washington University of Science and Technology. And that really left a powerful impact. And that matters, right? So that is the learning lesson that I have got this afternoon. Thank you, sir. And I leave the floor to you. I think I have taken more than the time I should have taken. And you should, now you are creating a brand. You are trying to build a brand for the university. But soon, you yourself will become a brand. That should be your aspiration, right? Your name should be a brand. So and so. Oh, yeah. Right. So that's it. Thank you very much and welcome once again. You have to excuse me. I have to leave after listening to his lecture for a while because another 2 meetings lined up, courtesy my office. Thank you very much.